Hi, Sæbjörn Leafslayer here and welcome.
Now, there is plenty of evidence that the sun we see in the sky is not the real sun, but an artificial device which simulates the real sun. And there seem to be several models in operation, and I show some of these that I have written about below. Some seem to be operating within the Earth's atmosphere, some seem to be in orbit. This particular one that is shown here in this photograph, and we can see that it has to be an artificial device because there is cloud in front of it and there is cloud behind it. And the only way this is possible is if this is a sun simulator and it's operating at cloud altitude. And I have talked about this before in article 117. Now here we see, this is the ISS sun simulator. As you can see, it doesn't look like the sun at all. It has rays in every direction. There seems to be a hexagonal shaped kind of device behind it, and this round shape. And with Scott's help, I came up with a design for it, which would reproduce what we see in these images. It will look somewhat like that. It would use some laser beams, laser generation devices. I show one of these here. And this may be somewhat the design that this simulator that was photographed in the sky is made out of. We do see what looks like a hexagonal mirror made up of an array of hexagonal mirrors. And it's possible that this mirror that we see in front here can be made up of such an array. It does have the gap that we expect, as this one has that gap. So it's possibly that this one has a design similar to that. And so there are several designs, and there would be several of these. Each section on the surface of the Earth would be assigned one of these systems. If it's in orbit, it would orbit, and each part of the system would in turn shine on a different portion of the Earth. So we would need a whole fleet, a whole system of these in order for the sun to be simulated for every portion of the Earth's surface. And the other design I have worked on was based on this patent from 1966. It would have mirrors here. These are concave mirrors, and a light source behind it with a hole in it and a reflector there.